like it don't exist. And if you feel me,
oh, say does that start?
And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at center.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Diabate. And here's Knipple from the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Here's Lively. Here's Davis. Diabate grabs the board.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Ball into the lane. Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside for Irving. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Out to the wing. Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
The defenses have to chase Knipple off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
Here's Flag. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Thompson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wait. And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Irving. Screen by Lively. And there's the lob. Irving finds Lively. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's good. 2 points.
When Miller's handling the rock like this, he is really hard to cover.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. 4-point game to halt the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Davis. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 4. Miller outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Thompson for three. Drops in the three. Thompson's got 6.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Ball finds Miller. Here's Knipple. And here's Ball. Ball's double. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges misses.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Irving, that's good.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Here's Ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Miller outside. Bridges outside. The three is up. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Guys, back over to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Irving. And that one dropped for him. 6 points for him.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Klay Thompson. Now, here is James. He's guarded by Gafford. And here's Knipple from the arc. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, obviously a guy with strong mechanics. Knipple able to drain the jumper.
Irving against Sexton. Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. The three from Washington. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Pass to Knipple. Three-pointer. Washington grabs the miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lets it go from deep, and that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 9 points. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Outside Sexton. 1:46 left in the first. And Gafford with the block. Basket counts. Here's Marshall. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Pass to Irving. Gafford the screen. And he lobs it up top. Williams finds Sexton. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Flag. Pass to Gafford. 5 to shoot. Now here's Irving. And it's off from three-point range. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Knipple. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Give him 8 points now.
And you can tell Knipple has a good feel for his game, making that adjustment around the contact.
Here's Flag. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
Mavericks trail by 3. Right side, Irving. Washington outside. Williams grabs the board.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's Knipple. It's not going to go for him. Irving fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Hornets up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Grant Williams, Colin Sexton out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's James. Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Williams. And Davis with the block. Pass to Nembhard. Sexton against Davis. And it's Davis finishing things off inside. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
20 feet out. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Davis just merciless inside.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Sexton passes to James. It's James on the wing. Williams against Davis. Ball in the paint.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Here's Nembhard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Throws it up high. Davis can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Nembhard to pass to Gafford. Marshall outside. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Nembhard. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Williams. And Knipple subbed in for Sexton. Ball outside. Oh, muscling it home, LaMelo.
Boy, I really like that aggressiveness from Ball, taking it right into the defense.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller? You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Here's Ball. Gafford grabs the miss.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. James against Christie. Inside. All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the Mavericks.
They're killing it from the arc right now, but limiting their attempts. If they let themselves shoot a little more liberally from the three-point line, they'd probably be well rewarded.
Good on the second one. The Mavericks lead by 4. James with a steal.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Hornets on the break. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Okay, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. BA, back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball taking his time here. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Washington. Ball no good.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Davis with a screen on James. What a terrific move that is. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Pass to Salah. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Ball. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And so it's Dallas with it. Now Irving. He's got 11. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 5-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Here's Miller. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Miller's got 6.
Check out Miller showing off his pure shooting ability in the mid-range. So smooth.
Irving, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Miller outside. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. Give him 8. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
Davis with a screen on Ball. Irving, the pass to Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Knippel. Pulls up. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. Yep, count it. And now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Davis against Bridges. Four on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Colin Sexton's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Here's Lively, and he jams it home with authority.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 7. Miller outside. Back to Sexton. Pass to Knippel. The 3-ball. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson outside. Irving for 3. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Sexton with it. Over Irving. Sexton, that's good. He has 6.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 8. Now here's Irving. 18 points for him. Pass to Flag. The 3. The rebound by Bridges. For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Diabate. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Knippel. Missed inside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Here's Flag outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
Here's Miller. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. And here is Irving. Lively with a screen on Sexton. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. And guys,
we know drama sometimes finds Kyrie, but when he plays like he did in the first half, you kind of remember how invaluable he is.
A special, special player at times, man. He has changed the fortunes of many franchises.
and there's more NBA. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flag and Davis. And it's Lively in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Bridges. And here's Miller. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ran a wrist injury, hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Miller, the pass to Ball. Ball's doubled to the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Irving. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Shoots. All no good.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Here's Flag. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Diabate. Lively with a block.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
And it's the Hornets on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clay?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Irving against Ball. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Well, you have to applaud his effort on the offensive end, but unfortunately, it hasn't produced a ton of points. He just hasn't been able to find his groove out there and create points like he usually does.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Lively. Nice move. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And there's a pick to the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Diabate's got 4 points this quarter.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Stolen. Miller on the wing. Rejected by Lively. Down low. Here's Diabate. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
With the step back. Pass to Davis. good by Bridges. Here's Miller. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Full throttle throwdown right there. No soft touch from Miller on that one.
Dallas leading by 12. Here's Flagg. 9 points in the game. Outside Irving. Miller against Thompson. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And that one's long. Hornets trail by 12. Ball outside. Pass to Diabate. Lively with a block. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Brandon Miller.
You know, his aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
Both free throws good from Irving. Now Ball. He's got 11. Miller outside. Back to Ball. And stolen by Irving. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Here's Knipple. He's got 10. Pass to Ball. Miller on the wing. For 3, Bridges. Lively grabs a miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Davis hits.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
Hornets trail by 18. Here's Knipple. Lays it up and banks it in. Knipple's got 12.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing, guys."
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Irving. And it's Marshall in for Klay Thompson. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. James comes in for Miller. The 3 from Washington. Nails it from 3. Washington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ball with it. He's got 11. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Back to Marshall. Washington outside. 3 on the clock. Here's Flagg. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 11 points in the game.
Already so confident in his game. When Flagg finds the look he wants, he fires.
It's James on the wing, guarded by Marshall. Ball left side. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
The Mavericks lead by 19. Here's Flagg. 11 points in the game. There's Davis with the 3. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Ball outside. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Here's Knipple. And he banks in the layup. Knippel's got 14 points.
And another one from Knippel. I mean, he's in a major groove tonight.
Here's flag. Check by James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Nembhard, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. Sexton comes in for LaMelo Ball.
A nice little J from Sexton. When he's feeling it, he has a good touch on those shots.
Nembhard, the pass to Washington. Here's flag. Back to Washington. Fires it. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. For three, James. Washington grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Sexton looking around. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's Dallas out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good pull.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got James. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Williams.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Hornets trail by 21. James, a screen on Nembhard. Sexton passes to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball with it. Marshall's there. The three from Sexton. Rebounded by Marshall. Dallas shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Pass to Gafford. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. The kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
James finds Williams. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Marshall outside. Pass to Gafford. Marshall inside. Hounded by Ball. Marshall can't hit. Hornets trail by 19. Knippel's checked in for Sexton.
Second team foul. Now on the floor for Charlotte. Number 7, Knippel.
And it's Ball off the drive. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 11. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. He takes it in. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Knippel. And the bucket counts. And that. He is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Washington's checked in for Marshall.
And primarily in college, Knippel was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
James against Gafford. The kick out to Ball. And here's Knippel from the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Knippel's got 10 points here in the second half. The Mavericks lead by 15. Now here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Nembhard, the pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Salon. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Salon. Now, here is James. Shot from 16. The rebound by Nembhard. Dallas leading by 12. Crosses over. It's deflected. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Salah. It's tipped and stolen by Nembhard. Now Washington. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
the previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Russell is subbed in for Nembhard. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Colin Sexton's checked in for James. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's blocked by Davis.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all three.
To the inside, Lively lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Sexton. Covered by Lively. Clock at 6. Here's Knippel. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The shot's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
As his career has developed, Clay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. They set a pick. Ball outside. Pass to Knippel. The three is up. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Screen by Lively. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Lively's shot is off. Hornets trail by 17. Over to the wing. Here's Knippel. Davis pulls it down. Here's Flag. Outside Davis. And Dallas making a change here. Washington's checked in, and Charlotte making a change here. Bridges against Davis. Here's Flag. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. Oh, it misses. Hornets trail by 17. Ball fires. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
He will not think twice about letting it fly if ball gets a look that he likes.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Flag, stolen by Miller. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Ball fires the three from the corner. LaMelo.
The young fellow. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Off. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Anthony Davis.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
And here's Charlotte now. 17-point game. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
That free throw good from Sexton.
2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.